Good evening, everyone. How are you all doing? And welcome to tonight's stream. What are we doing? Slightly different stream from what we usually do on a Saturday. It is going to be a BR Blue Saturday stream. So we are going to be driving. Well, why are we doing BR Blue? Let me turn this 45 down that's in my left ear over there somewhere. Actually, let me just go somewhere where it doesn't sound that bad. It sounds that loud even. Tell you what. There we go. Let's just go and sit in the coach. So, why are we driving BR Blue stuff? Well, for a simple reason, not to try and get hype for, but in reaction to so I'm just listening to this car just starting up over the road. My God. In reaction to Just Trains, hopefully coming soon, because I don't know when it's coming, Carlisle to Preston route, set in BR Blue days, and as well as look, Pacer, Jaffa Pacer. Yeah, so yeah, that's why we're doing this today. Basically because of that. So who have we got? We've got George, Matty, David, random username, and Bradley, and I think Carl's in as well. Whoa, get off. Yeah, and Carl, good evening. So, we don't do first here. Yeah, good evening all. Welcome to the stream. That's either an Audi or Merc. I can't see. I think that's a Merc. Might be a BMW. Oh well. We can't all be rich. Right. Okay. So we're going to start off with. Okay, so it's BR Blue, but it's not in the 1970s. It's in the 2016s. The route is based. And we're going to be starting with Great Western Diesel Legends pack, which I think is a nice one to start because it's basically based in the 70s. So, hi, Mr. Train Guy, how you doing? So yeah, that's the reason why. So we're going off to the Great Western Mainline, based in the 2016s, but we're going to be running 1970 stock. And we will be doing service scenario. I've only been going 10 minutes. I'm already tired. Service scenario and journey on this tonight. Busy week. I'm dressed to impress tonight. Shorts, vest, window open, socks. That's it. That is it. Just think yourself lucky you're not seeing me on camera. Although some of you who might have seen the Dovetail Ambassador video might have seen what I look like. Keep an eye out for me. I'm not named in there, but I am in there. Several attempts they show me. Right, so first up, Great Western Express. All I can say is Top Gun. That's all I can say. Right, Diesel Legends of the Great Western. I don't know if it's going to be a service scenario or journey yet, do I? I know what. Yeah, you know what I look like. Yeah. Right, someone type stop in the chat. If you all close our eyes and think it's a 70s route, it's a 70s route. Yeah. Probably got more of a face for radio, I think, as they say. Yeah. No one going to type stop in the chat. No one brave enough. Oh, Bradley. We can't do guard mode. No, that just won't happen. Okay, so let's do another one. What's that one? We are going to be... Can we do journeys on Great Western Express? Let me have a look. Diesel Legends of the Great Western. There we go. Put a Gronk on it. We can do that. Some of those won't work because they'll crash. Spaghetti Western. One Charlie O Oscar 3 or one Charlie O3. Hi Paul, how you doing? It's always choo-choo time. Let's do that one. So we are doing the journey. Got to make sure I mark these down as well. Right. Drivers Express. Oh, we're at 6:20 in the morning, so we're good. We're good. We are going from London Paddington to Penzance. Bradley's in. Uncouple the vehicles. You want to do that? Well, I'll do that before we go anyway. So set up AWS and go out. Let's sort this out. The old Western Lancer. At least we've got people on board. That's good. While I'm here, might as well. When in Rome, do as the Romans do and start collecting collectibles. Hi Rob. An oil isolated device, yes. U1069, that's the Vanguard, nice. Oh, it means everyone's going to be getting off now. It's not good. Four. 1, 2, 4. Western Lady, nice. Going off, sit down, open the doors, there's that one, and then that one. Nope, it's that one second, that one first. Well, we're waiting, instrument lights on, see what else we can put on, train on, and that's it. Loads of people on or off? Loads of people are off by the looks of it. No, we got some people on there. That's good. That is good. Welcome to Paddington. NSC gone for a few years before the time. Nice weather. Brought in 5 A's 5 Alpha 62, and we should be 1 Alpha 62. Yeah, hi George. I said hello before. Charlie 03. Okay. Right, let's. Oh, because it could be the 1 Alpha 62 we brought in. George, what does it say? What does it say in the title? The title always is a hint of what we're doing. I really is. You created London Overground livery on the 350 and uploaded it to Creators. Nice. That's cool. Right, let's go. Crate should be coming off any second now. A bit of chuff when it gets out of management. Obviously, long line ran plus the second, yes. Dash from 8-1 is our go via instruction, and we should arrive in Reading by 6:51. Don't hold your breath. Well, look, I got another parking penalty charge. Report spam and will block. Good that, because I don't drive. Don't drive one damn bit. Why am I getting a parking penalty charge? Take me to court. I don't drive. Time to sit back and relax all the way to Reading. Excellent. Only people bananas. Easy, Tiger. Easy. Reading platform 7 at 6:51. Do we get to see any freight? Not much by the sound of it. You thought I had everything installed, apparently you haven't. Oh, that's not good. What have you missed? Ooh, boggy. Double boggy. Approaching Old Common. Oh, we can go full tits out. Yeah, full tilt. Cornawall Western. Polish Rail 47. New years before its time. And a Westie. Yeah, it's a real loco, and total number 1 class 08. We won't be doing 125 miles an hour, put it that way. Yeah. CW remaster is so going to be awesome. Oh dear. What's in Acton? Almost as busy as Wembley. Hi Sam. Ouch! No, wrong way. Oh, I'm so gonna lose this. Get a nice shot. That'll do. It's boring. Not a lot you can do on it, to be honest. Good evening, Eddie. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Don't know what the next train will be, but the next route is Northern Trans-Pennine. It depends, because we're doing service scenario journey. But tonight it's just like VR Blue that we're driving. Started appearing on the Acton line. Really? Narrow there for London Heathrow. Well, it wouldn't release the AWS. Why are we going in? Interesting. Shall we go again? Interesting. Oh no. I wouldn't go that far with it. It's a good route, I like it, but it does have problems. Oh man. That's better. The 350, the Pendo are very good, but it's just the freight timetable is wrong, and there should be more underground and more overground, London Overground stuff, and more services for the 350 and Pendo. I've already spoken about what's wrong with the West Coast Mainline, so I'm not going to keep bantering on about it because it just get boring. Because we just know it's not going to be fixed, which I think is wrong. Yeah, well, I won't be doing any liveries on the 350. The only liveries I'll probably be doing is on the 66s if I get time to do them. But yeah, even when really. Hi Mark, how you doing? Guess you won't be driving tonight, would you? After all, damn it. Oh, don't worry, no worries, no worries. I mean, we've got Tees Valley, Northern Pennine, Blackpool branches, and West Cornwall Local. So, chances are you might drive something there. Another boggy coming in. I mean, I don't think we were going to get any other Class 350s in there, to be honest. Surprised we got what we did, to be honest. It's a nice route, but they've ruined it. Simple as. It's just not been done right, and I really will probably end up losing interest in it because they've not fixed it. And I don't think even the excuse of, well, you know, the PC modders can use the editor and redo the timetable. That's great for the PC people, but what about people on consoles? And I just don't think that's right. The people that have paid out all that, for people that have paid out all that money for the game itself, yet they can't do an upgrade to the, you know, they can't do a simple timetable. Well, it's not simple, no. But they can't do a timetable properly for the route. As much as I like West Coast Mainline, there's so much wrong with it. And I do believe that Just Trains will show Dovetail how it's done, or whoever produced the timetable how it's done. Where are we approaching? One. where have we just been? Slough. Yeah, we didn't stop there. Reading to London Town. It was their flagship route, and they dropped the ball on it. To be honest, I'm not worried so much about the performance issues. It's more so the timetable, and it's just the fact of saying we're not looking at redoing the timetable because the timetable is absolutely wrong. But yeah, it's down to them at the end of the day. And this is where it's going to alienate a lot of people because they can't even get the bloody timetable right. So, yeah. Oh, 2500, how are you doing, mate? Monster stream. You know, I know it seems as though I'm bitching and going on a lot about it, but, you know, if you're going to do it right. You know, don't use a head code and destinations for Shieldsmere to Wilston, which is a Royal Mail train, class 325 unit, and don't pass it off as an intermodal service. You know? And make sure that it's just not intermodal services that run on the West Coast Mainline either. There's engineering trains, there's car trains, there's other type trains like stuff coming up from Dorrans Moor, there's overseas wagons that comes up. You know, and that is, you know, I'm not going to go into it because it just does my head in. Because I just know that it's, like I said, it's just not going to they're not going to redo it. And I just think it's wrong. But that's just me at the end of the day. They've only put the intermodals in, they'd be complaints about it. Well, that's what they've done. They've only put intermodals in. Every single service is an intermodal service. They're not doing a timetable for it. They've said that someone said. The only thing, the actual game itself is the route itself is going to be updated. Just, you know, for the problems that the route has, but they're not to redo the timetable, and they've already said that, which I think is wrong. The timetable is completely wrong. Well, no, it's not completely wrong, but it falls short a lot, and the freight timetable is completely wrong. Yeah, there are intermodal services on the, you know, on the freight timetable, which is right, but like I said, they've got 2 trains there that are nuclear flask services. They've got, I think it's 2 trains for Royal Mail, Shieldsmere to Wilston and Wilston to Shieldsmere, class 325 services. They've got those nuclear flask trains are also done by DRS 68s or 66s. Yeah, it's a problem to do with you've got Microsoft and you've got Sony for that, which is fair enough. But it's something that, well, okay, so perhaps speak to the person if the mod's really, really good. They polish the mod off and then release it as a timetable for everyone to use. Why not? At the end of the day, then, if that's the point, then Dovetail is responsible for making sure that the timetable is proper. Well, yeah, I think they will, because sometimes I think it causes a lot more problems than anything. And I think, to be honest, they only managed to bring the editor out just to appease people, just to shut them up, sort of thing. Well, there we go. There's the editor. Do what you want with that. At one stage, they wouldn't even get. They said no, until they can find a way to getting it on the consoles and everything. It's not coming out. Boom. 2 years later, coming out on the PC. Just shut them up, basically. But, you know, I mean, admittedly, there's probably some decent stuff coming out, but will these persons allow it to be made, the stuff to be made available on the consoles and that? Don't know. Yeah, exactly. No, I'm not just bitching and moaning at DPG, but I'm just like dissatisfied with I think with TSW 5. I personally think this is the worst one they've released. I love Trenton World, but I just really don't think, you know, I look forward now to the next lot of routes that's coming out. Trust me, if Dovetail ever did multiplayer on Trenton World, it wouldn't outsell GCA online. I hope they don't, to be honest. I hope they don't. I think we're near Twyford now. Yeah. Multiplayer just wouldn't interest me. I'd probably have a look at it just to see what it's like if it ever did come out, but I wouldn't play it because it's the same with like on Gran Turismo. I used to play a lot of online with Gran Turismo Sport, and I did a lot of the FIA races. Even had my racing seat and everything, but there's so much toxicity online with people in the Gran Turismo universe that you're there trying to get your race done. You're banging up to literally getting into first place, 2 laps to go on the race, and it'd be any race that you're going on up against other people. Then all of a sudden you're arse packed from behind by someone, or you're nudged off the track, and you end up getting a penalty, and they don't, and they win the race. You end up losing. And they have a thing in there called your sports rating and your driver rating, and it's so hard to get out of the lower stages to try to get up to the A driver rating, A plus sports rating, because you got idiots just thinking it's a banger race every race you go into, and I just got so fed up with playing it. You know, being told, oh, you got to drive better, you got to do this, you got to do that. And I'm thinking, well, what the hell do you think I'm doing? So now I just don't do multiplayer on Gran Turismo because I just think it's awful. There's always people that want to try to cheat in any multiplayer game because they want to come first. It's like playing Call of Duty. I play that a lot on multiplayer. That's probably the only game that I play multiplayer is Call of Duty. But then you got people on your team that will shoot you because friendly fire is on in hardcore mode. They will shoot you just so that it's like if you set down your care package, they'll shoot you and grab your care package. Yeah, I've been playing Red Dead today actually. But yeah, I just don't really think I prefer. I guess I'm one of these people that come from the age where multiplayer wasn't a thing. You know, when you eventually loaded in your Commodore 64 game or your Spectrum game off the tape machine, you know, you had it playing for 35 minutes, loading in. Forza Online is the same, yep, definitely. And you know, it's just like it was an achievement just so it loaded in first time. I can smell mints. But I don't think multiplayer is the way to go. And obviously people are taking this to heart, where I think it was Adam and Matt were talking about, you know, when they were doing the Train Sim World introducing video sort of thing back in 2016 or whatever it was. And you know, when Adam said, oh yeah, we'll be looking at multiplayer, doing multiplayer, you know, things change, business plans change. You're not going to hold them to a video that they said 7 years ago about multiplayer coming to Train Sim World. Oh yes we are. Man, let it go. It's not happening. In this current form, multiplayer is not happening for Train Sim World. You cannot shoehorn multiplayer into a game that multiplayer was not designed for. Oh yeah, but they said in the video 7 years again, you cannot shoehorn multiplayer into a game that was not designed for multiplayer, no matter how much it was anticipated they'd love to do it. It's simple as that, and yet people cannot and will not understand it. You can explain it to them, but you can't help them understand it. Adams with Skyhook. Multiplayer on ZX Spectrum. Yes, definitely. Hey, I'm there at Reading. How far am I away? Multiplayer can work, but it depends on the game and the consistency of the community. Yeah, but it's like I said, if the game isn't designed for multiplayer, then multiplayer the game has to be designed around multiplayer. Train Sim World wasn't. That's the thing, and that's what people can't get. Whether they can do it in a future version of Train Sim World, and do include multiplayer that way, then the game will be built around multiplayer, with multiplayer in mind. With Train Sim World as it is at the moment, you cannot introduce multiplayer to it because it just won't work. And they've already tried this, and they've said it does not work, or they cannot get it to work. I'm dissatisfied with TSW5. It was a bit hard to hear you since the TSW audio is a bit loud. That's the Westerns for you. That's diesel locos, better than these one-handled emus. I mean, considering the amount of problems that they have with Train Sim World at the moment, do you really think multiplayer is a priority? No. I personally don't think it is. Main menu. Right. We're going a bit further in the future now. Yeah, it's the same with me, Rob. I when I go online with GTA, the problem is you got all your friends there. They go in and join in, and all of a sudden they start shooting you. They start fuck-arsing about. You want to get the missions done. You want to get the money. You want to progress, and then they start, going off on their own things, doing their things. And I'm thinking, well, why do I bother going on with them? And so I stopped going online with them playing GTA online. I just do it on my own server now. And then when I do that, I also usually go offline, so it says that I'm not playing online, or I'm not on, so that they can't see what game I'm playing. Because I just get fed up with people coming in and just casting about in the game. All I want to do is just get on, get a little bit of money together, carry on with my little bits and there, what I'm doing. But no, there's always someone there with an ulterior motive. Right. So, Northern Pennine is next. You only sell announced consoles. Yeah, no, that's fair enough. I mean, I don't have GTA installed on the PC. I'm not even going to attempt to do that because I can't even get Train Sim World on there to install. Well, it does install, but it just does not run. So yeah, I'm not paying for another bloody Grand Theft Auto. Someone type stop in the chat. Matt is a nice person. He's a very intuitive person. He knows a lot about a lot. Stop what we got. Oh, we're doing a scenario on Northern Pennine. Let's see what we got. I think we're going to do that one. So, we've got a scenario. Wait until it's free on Epic. Next account I'm on right now. This is freebie from Epic. Oh, okay. So doing scenario. To be honest, I don't even play GTA Online anymore on them. I don't even play GTA on the PlayStation. So, I mean, mainly at the moment, I've come to the conclusion that because I've got this problem with Unreal Engine and to do with AMD chipset thingy, whatever it is, although I'm using an Intel chip, until I try and get time to figure that out, what's wrong. I mean, my PC at the moment will just be made at the moment, or just be done, sorry, at the moment for my photographs, my music, and my videos. and basically some of the social media stuff that I do. Because I can't play Train Sim World. I've got to look at Train Sim Classic. I would have thought that's probably installed now. I was surprised that Wreckfest has installed and worked. But yeah, I've got to get my brother to look at the PC because I don't think they've done it right. So yeah. No. I know it uses their own engine. I know that, but I'm not really worried about playing games on the PC at the moment. While I can play them on the PlayStation, it's not an excuse. It's just a fact. I want to try and get my. I'm so far behind in my photos and my videos. Whenever I do get spare time at the moment, I'm starting to sort all that out. And I've got a couple of other spreadsheets that I've got to start doing as well. So I've got to do those this week. I'm off at the moment. I'm not looking for work because I've been signed off for another month. Yeah, the average Irish spotter. Hello there, how you doing? Signalement Huddersfield is back to sign new platform, climb aboard and get on again. So this was obviously, I think, part of the scenario, the longer one. We don't need to do the old AWS on this. Spreadsheets. Your reskin numbers have reached a level where I've had to produce one to keep on. Yeah, that's it. You know, something like that with mine. All my Hentis rail locos that I've got, the numbers, I actually keep them in a little notebook of what livery they are. But I've got stuff on my model railway that I want to do, that I want to, as I've got to do my spreadsheet for my maintenance of my locomotives, which I lost when I lost the PC. That's going to take a couple of hours, probably a day or so to do. I mean, the PC is installed, and I didn't even ask it to install it. Wreckfest and the Wreckfest mods as well, which I put in. So yeah, I've had a play on that, and it seems all right. It does stutter every now and then, which the other one did. The other PC didn't. So yeah, I've got to figure out what the hell's going on. So. Let me just turn down the audio, because I think this is going to be a stream that I'm going to be talking a lot. Sometimes I do talk a lot. We'll have the money. Take that down to 60, 70 I'll do. Yeah, basically we're going to be doing the BR Blue era, so 70s, 80s, 90s, and possibly into the slight noughties. Yeah, but you're not supposed to be going to Kilburn Park Station. It's just. I suspect that it's been left there, so that it's just where trains will come in, and they then call at that station, and they get up to speed. I'm not going to get 15 miles an hour less than that. That's why it's in there, and you're not really supposed to go there, sort of thing. I've only played thingy on Windows 10, Windows 11, Wreckfest on Windows 11. I think it's to do with the settings. I don't know, because the settings have come directly off from the other PC, so I've not changed them in Steam. I've just left them on the graphic settings that they were. I can't remember what the video card is. I've got about 30 odd gig memory in the PC anyway. I think there's about 16 gig on the card. I can't remember offhand. Okay, we'll stop here for the day then. You didn't spad, Bradley, really? The free starter pack was a good idea to do. For some reason, though, most went for the... So, when you got the free starter pack, it gave me West Coast Mainline. You know, the free starter pack would not have given you the West Coast Mainline. The West Coast Mainline only came in the special and the deluxe edition and the standard edition. So you would not get anything apart from the training centre and the locos that appear in the training centre in the starter pack. That's it. The free starter pack was there just literally as it is. It's to get everyone started. So it's for people that only didn't bowl with Train Sim World 2, Train Sim World 3 or 4, then they would be able to, or say like Train Sim World 4, because there's a lot of people, and they can see this from people that are still playing Train Sim World 3. They don't have Train Sim World 4. They know this, so they can look at the figures and see. And crotch rockets are about. So they would be able to, this is the reason why, is that they did the free starter pack to get people updated to Train Sim World 5 spec. So if you didn't have Train Sim World 4, but you had Train Sim World 5, you like the look of Train Sim World 5, you had Train Sim World 3, you want to bring your stock over, your downloads over to Train Sim World 5 spec, you want to upgrade to Train Sim World 5, you get the free starter pack. You've only got to the 17th of October to get that free starter pack. And that then will enable you to download your routes into as TSW5 spec. Obviously, the things that you can't use on your old routes is guard mode, because it's just not made for those routes at the moment. The only routes that it will be made for are the old routes, are the remasters. Lock the doors. Yeah, that's what it is. It's the TSW version of the free TSC core upgrade. That's exactly what it is. And I'm surprised they've only just started doing it instead of doing it last year and the year before. It's a good thing. And then people are just like moan, oh, it's a cash grab. Oh, I'm just like, really? I can't really be arsed. When people start moaning cash grab, you just like, oh, you start groaning, you put your hand to your face and you think, you dumbass. You still have TSW, but since Flight Zoom, you can go anywhere, you find trains a little boring. Yeah, but this is the whole thing. You're on a train, you're guided to go from A to B. You know? And there's people saying, can't you do Train Sim World like how they do Flight Sim? No, they can't. It just doesn't work that way. You go up to 32,000 feet the town below, 32,000 feet below you, doesn't look so detailed anymore. But you tell me, Dave. You tell me. I'm just done with social media for Train Sim World because the people on there are just absolutely ridiculous. Microsoft Train Sim no longer exists. It's never ever going to get updated. That was it. I think those running sounds of the coaches are too loud, to be honest. Stop at Raven. I think it's more purple ring. But I see where you're coming from, actually. I think there's going to be a time when they'll probably end up doing a brand new version of Train Sim World, and then your routes, all of your routes will not be coming over. And that, I think, a lot of people will be pissed off about. And yeah, I think if they do Train Sim World, whatever it is next year for Gen 8, I think it's the biggest mistake. This year, I think it's shown that Gen 8 is struggling, and Matt has turned around and said, he was asked what was the hardest thing for Train Sim World 5 that you had to do, that you worked on, and he said getting Gen 8 to work. And that's not getting the PS4 or the Xbox One, it's getting Gen 8 both to work. I mean, you see that now with all the comments people are getting, you know. Oh, we go too fast. I think TTG are great people. You like the hotel directors, so you might mention. There's a lot of people in there. I mean, we were even after there was a, because on the Friday we were there as the ambassador event. Well, Thursday and Friday, but usually Thursday and Friday there's no one in the office. They don't work that. They work remotely. They can if they want, if there's enough people that are going, sort of thing. But health and safety, you've got to have a couple of people there. There was a couple of the engineers there, the programmers and that, and they were chatting to us and they're saying, what was the best thing, you know, because we had 2 days playing Train Sim World 5, I mean, all I did was just mess about on the West Coast Mainline mainly. Yeah, I did look at San Bernardino, couldn't get a logo to work. That was just me, user error. And Frankfurt folder, yeah, it was just, yeah, it was all right. But you know, they asked us what we thought, what we liked, and what we disliked about Train Sim World 5. We all had a good, you know, this was not actually part of our timetable of what we were supposed to do over those 2 days, and it was a nice little discussion that we had with the guys actually, and how they were saying, you know, how they generally, you know, where they look at the suggestions on the forum, they look at some of those suggestions and think, well, how can we incorporate that into Train Sim World? So yeah, they do read the forums, and they are, you know, they are quite passionate about what they do, to be honest. You know, yeah, there'll be people that say, oh, well, you know, they don't do their job, they don't get paid, all that sort of thing, but, you know. I've no idea. I've no idea. I wouldn't. That will I probably got no clue. Coming in, I think we've got a station stop. We're going to make the class 48 to 70 on that one, so well, that's just not going to look like a 48, so I wouldn't argue. Do have a 438, isn't it? Oh, 438, is that the 4-car TC? They used to be known as the Class 438 or the 491 4TC. Or is that the GLV Gov sort of third rail drive from either end sort of motorised NHA coach? Oh, that's the 419. I can never tell that. I'm not surprised no one wants to get off. I used to do this at Pool when passengers got off the winter regionals. Should go and just shut all the doors. But these, well, we end up getting them. You want to save a train from scrap, but it's lashing, not jamming, and a bit late. Look for one of those multi-units on the island. That's the 483. Hello. A bit early, mate. I think the fourth, yeah, Class 438 is a 4-car unpowered TC. It's what they used to, the 33s used to push up and down between Bournemouth and Weymouth. But it looked like a multiple unit, but it was unpowered. It was literally a slam door unit. It was classed an electric multiple unit, but it was unpowered. Between Weymouth and Bournemouth, it was pushed or pulled by a Class 33. When it got to Bournemouth, the 33 would detach, and it would be coupled to a Class a 4-rep unit. Yeah, London Underground has a fully working 4TC unit, and also Swanage Railway have bits of a 4TC unit, which is just laying out the rock. Now that they're not doing no Swanage to Wareham link, which I think was an entirely amazingly manual waste of money. No, I don't think the link was a waste of money between Wareham and the thing, but the pie in the sky idea of getting Dorset County Council to pay for 3 DMUs, I think it was, so they could cannibalise them and make one decent one out of them, and selling the pipe dream to everyone that they could actually make a train service work between Wareham and Swanage. And yeah. To be honest, if it was me, I'd turn around and say, get South Western Railway to run a DMU service between Wareham and Swanage, and get South Western Railway to pay for track rights on Swanage Railway. That's what I'd do. All this money they paid for to have the central lock-in stuff and the safety gear fitted on the DMUs, absolutely waste of money. Doesn't matter whether it's a scenic DMU journey, it's a complete waste of freaking money. Swanage Railway were just hemorrhaging money on doing too many projects. The amount of money they spent and wasted doing this thing, where they were hiring people just to do projects and run things and everything, and all the money for the project was going on hiring these people, and these people didn't deliver. Absolutely, you know. And then they turn around and say, well, we can't really do any services to Swanage, from Swanage to Wareham, so we're not going to do that service anymore. Bang, that's another project dead. Swanage Railway, I mean, they did the T9, which looks absolutely fantastic, but they're doing all these other projects. You know, they're starting out. Look at the 4TC project that they're trying to get on with. What's the point? Because the 4TC is not going to be going on over on the railways, on the mainline rail, because they're not going to be doing what do you call that? So that's another project. Money wasted. Well, there was talk that they'd be running Saturday services to Bournemouth, and you know, it's just like, yeah. Or again, it's all talk, isn't it? It's people's wet dreams of what they wish it was. Someone was saying they should reinstate the platform 3, the bay platform at Poole, to accommodate the DMU service to come in, or 158 to come in, an hourly shuttle each direction to Swanage from Poole to Swanage. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's Swanage though, isn't it? So at the end of the day, I just feel they're just wasting money, you know, and they have the audacity to do all these things where save our railway, but you know, from my point of view, they wasted so much money on that pie in the sky dream of thinking they can run a service. I mean, how much would they be charging for this service? I mean, the service they ran last year, you're looking at £23 from Wareham to Swanage. And you think, hold on a minute, you can get to Swanage from Bournemouth for £2 on the bus, £2 return. So how the hell are they going to compete with the local bus service? This year, when I went to Swanage, the diesel gala, twice, both days I went by bus, £4 return, both days. The first day it was a £23, it was a bit more than that actually, £32 day Rover ticket. I only went to Swanage, Swanage to Corfe Castle. I never went up to Norden. Well, I think South Western Railway want to introduce a metro service from Brockenhurst to Wareham, like they did a few years ago. They did Brockenhurst, South West Trains did the Brockenhurst to Wareham service. That means we're going to lose, Poole will lose our 2 trains an hour. Well, not really. Our terminating service. But to be honest, you look at some of the trains that go through Poole at the moment, and they're hardly ever full. Since COVID, it's not been very full. I mean, I've been notified that I've been told that it's looking like early next year for freight to start up on the Hamlerby line again. Whether it does, if it is though, it will be, as far as I'm aware, it's just stone. No, I don't think they'll change back. 1.8 mile from Leeds Approach. I had chips and steak pie tonight. I've got pizza tomorrow. I might need pizza tomorrow actually. Change plans, we're going to do the class 411, which is a bit similar to the 438. Might do the 438 later. They're basically the same. Not sure how you're going to do all the jumping cables and everything. COVID demonstrated how fragile and tenuous life is. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Just under a year ago that I had COVID as well. What I needed after everything that had happened. Just going through. Pending dependency. Dependency is our train now. So in theory, that's not got anything on that. That's not moving. So I reckon in theory these trains will start moving soon. There you go. So that dependency was me hitting the go via. Next up we have Tees Valley. You can almost see the steam rising from the heat of the engine. Oh! I'll see you later, random username. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. just on the outskirts of Leeds. Yeah, we ain't hit the 20. Have they tweaked the braking on this? Because it just seems just like dabbed them and now you stop. You're in Morley Tunnel. What are you doing in Morley Tunnel? Stick me head out window and see if I get it wet. See anything. Station you've been to many times. I bet it's been raining as well. I wondered what the red light was doing on in front of my. I thought it was my DVD player, but it's not. It's the digital recorder. There's a film I'm recording, I'm sure of it. I can't know what it's called. It's a Jean-Claude Van Damme film from Channel 4. Hard Target, I think it is called. It's a 47. A 47. Route mice. You should go visit your parents at some point. Has your nan gone to London yet? Well, that brings a whole new meaning to going right up to the buffers. No, it was meant to. Oh, for God's sake. Away. Good work. That's it for this run. Turn my headlights off. Set the handbrake to applied. Oh, I might as well lock the doors. Mind your legs, mate. Don't look at me like that. In the cabin, mate. There we go, 5,517. Lunch meant to go at tea time today, but at 3 p.m. there was no beds. Oh, for God's sake. It's not going to do your nan any good still being... Oh, hello, wrong one. It's not going to do your nan any good still being in bloody hospital. Right, before we go to Tees Valley, I'm just going to go and have a P&B. I'll be back in a second. The movie on 4 is Prey. That's it. The Predator, the Indian movie. Yeah, I've not seen it, so... Yeah. Right. So we're going to be doing some Tees Valley. What are we going to be doing on Tees Valley? Oh, yeah. Been up since about 7:30 this morning. Right. So, are we going to be doing service scenario or journey? Someone type stop in the chat, please. Carl says stop. We are doing timetable mode, doing a service. Yay! It's going to be a freight one because we haven't done freight. We've done one a week so far. Tin table. Now, do we do a 20 or a 31? Can we do a 31 with coat wagons? Tees Yard, Eastgate. No, these are just all cement, aren't they? Yeah. We can do 20, I'm sure we can. Yeah, 31 could be our blue. Give you that. I'm not doing Bishop, Alton and Saltburn. Got to do those at some point. 1759. Tees Yard to Eastgate. Drop off loaded wagons, collect empties and run them back to Eastgate. Let's do that. We're not going to have dynamic weather because you just know it's going to end up raining. We're going to have it as a tad wet. Be a bit moist. A bit foggy. And there'll be a fair bit of cloud. And the wind will be up a bit. That shouldn't be there. Get off. Need to get a drink in a bit as well. I've got no water either. Bloody hell. I hope you didn't hear that gulp. Excuse me. Oh, hello. I think we can cope with this. Uncouple 20 vehicles. Well, we're going to put... Oh, no, we'll leave that. Oh! We've got a pair. We've got a lovely pair. Oh, lovely. Make sure that we have the road, which we bloody don't. Plenty of staff. These days. We're waiting for the brakes to come off. doing, by the way? Don't know. Say. Blackpool Ormskirk route will be next. Those lights should have come on by now. New directive come from the British Railway Board that we actually have to make sure the indicator lights are all switched off, saving on bulbs, money wise. Coming up to the end of the budget year. Brakes off. Brakes should come off. Oh, check the route. Maybe hopping to. No, thanks. So in theory, none of these trains here static onto this, won't they? Same with that. That doesn't move. $18.10, so he'll be leaving in a minute. But remember, it's a go via instruction. You'll have your dinner and I'll enjoy it. Okay. It's cool. It's only 9:20. Mr. Shunter. Give him a nod as we go past. Been picking up the seeds from the old flowers outside, so I can plant them again next year. Definitely looking forward to Great Western Mainline, Great Western Express remaster, and the Preston Carlisle route. One thing that I think they have missed the trick on doing is, you remember the old Speedlink rail freight grey and red vans that they used to do, like the long wheelbase vans and the little 12-ton vans? They should have done those. They could have done with them on the Preston Carlisle route. Why are you, man? Have I got enough room behind me? No. Oh man. Knew this would be a pain in the arse. So if I put into there. That's going down. No, it's not. No, gonna have to go a little bit further. Boggy. I can't really go any further. There you go. Right. Make sure I put it on that way. Hey? Is this cocked up? I can hear a pair of 20s. Where are they? Let's copy these over here. Chirping away, bless them. So I think we go to Darlington with these. Oh, how about that? That is worth a round of applause. Wait for the brake to come off. I was well impressed with that. Right, proceeded signals indicate, which we have the road, so that's pretty cool. Let's go. What's our weight? 481 ton, apparently. Stand in the light here. These will also be on the Settle Carlisle route, Preston Carlisle route. I'm finding a lot of this now is coming back to bite people in the arse, but they turn around and said, oh, I'm not buying this DLC, I'm not buying that DLC, but this and that DLC is needed to make extra services. in the upcoming routes like Preston, Carlisle. What do I think of the name Laserjet? What? Wait, what? I've no idea. I don't think stuff like that. I just no idea. I'm trying to concentrate on driving this and not spadding. So yeah, to be honest. I'll be glad when I get to bed tonight. I'm tired. Where we should start seeing some of the local mail trains start locate, pulling them down and in. Air 20s. .2 miles to Darlington. Oh, that reminds me. Got to put the AWS on. At night, sometimes I just get lost where I am. Well, we won't be going down to 30 anytime soon. I kind of tried to overtake the guy off of the Galaxy Quest, the alien that laughs. I quite like it actually, it's very different. Funny as hell. Tim Allen, Alan Rickman, Sigourney Weaver, 3 great actors. Galaxy Quest, yes. Where's all the what do you call it signs off the speed signs off the route map up the top? Right, go on then. Oh, there it is. There's one there. Suddenly come back on. Guys, it's going to be 4 routes tonight. I'm not going to do West Cornwall Local. I am falling asleep here. I am really tired. So, yeah, I'll go nip it in the bud at Blackpool. It's either that or I just fall asleep. I'll probably have an early night, to be honest. Reggie Rowe. West Cornwall Local was going to be the last route, route number 5, but I'm not going to do it tonight. I'm getting tired, really, really tired. Actually, one thing that I've done is just shut everything up so it's got warm in here again. So let's wait a bit, open the window in a minute. I'm continually yawning, which means I'm going to be falling asleep at some point. Bot. Five miles to Darlington. Cornawall Local South. I think this Monday we can do Monday Mastery in the afternoon. I just got to check with everything. I got a COVID jab on Tuesday. But every now and then I've got meetings that I have to go to on Monday afternoons, which is a bit of a pain in the bum. Going a wee bit fast. What is, because I need a picky, and this will do. What will we like? Well, a bit blurry. And shall we do it with a bit of... What do you reckon? Do me. Oh. People with 1 mile to Darling. Take brakes off. I had a feeling this would happen. I've been awake since 7 o'clock this morning, didn't have a very good night's sleep, and got up at 7:30 because I couldn't just lay in bed. Because if I try and go back to sleep and I don't wake up till about 11 or midday, or I get up. Speed limit coming up here, haven't we? Going in on platform number 4. Approaching Darlington. Wow. $500 on the dot, look. There you go, right. Right, let me go and get a drink. And I need to open that window, get a bit of fresh air in here. So I can't go to bed until, well, I can. I'll just leave it on. So I know what we're going to be doing on Blackpool. So just to reiterate, I won't be doing West Cornwall Local because I'll be finishing after I've done this. Blackpool. We are going to do a timetable service. We're going to do a 20. And I'm going to do these. The 18-minute one of those, the 11-minute of those, 9 minutes of those, and 16. So do these 4, 1, 2, 3, these 4 together. Okay. So start off with that one, and we're not putting on dynamic weather. I don't want to. Just put it on misty. No. Lightning storm. Definitely not. Definitely not. Definitely not. Okay. So we're doing dim table services. So no West Cornwall Local. Scrub that out. And we're going to do TT. Part 4, the Preston Docker. That is drive this rail tool service from Burnham Lanes to Kirkham and Wesham. Let's go. Oops. Don't know why that sounded off. Got headlights on. It's a bit breezy out there as well. Put the AWS on. Go down and make sure that he's got his tail lights on as well. It's 8:40 in the morning, so there won't be many people. No, won't be many trains about. No, that's the, what do you call it? That's the red lights. Well, at least there's people on my train. Right, take brakes off. Make sure you take the brakes off though. There she goes. $400 tons? 437 tons. We're rebel, so we can go a little bit over the limit. Maybe not. Some of my flowers I planted in the spring are having a bit of a second sprout of blooming and shoving out flowers. You get what I mean. Sound the horn this morning. I'll upset the natives. Did you know that was in there? But the old working timetable. That's awesome. You see, they really do put in detail stuff. Really decent detail. Oh, right, better catch up with the train. You're almost done with your 411. That's nice. Why are the brakes on? Why have the brakes on? I never put them on. Kirkham and Wesham, we've got to stop there. Right. Limit. Well, is Kirkham and Wesham the one with the token? Hey Ma, it's class 20 outside chirping away. What's this? Who's your 47? We've got 20 down here. My God, we've got people gawping in our garden. I love doing stuff like that from how it looks from someone's garden. We're not stopping here. That's pretty cool. Got the road. 50-mile-an-hour limit, let's go. Of course, the BR Blue era was a transition point as well into privatised sector, which would have been rail freight. So it's right that we see a bit of rail freight duty along here as well. If they do a that 47 Athena Simulations 47 becomes ready at some point, I'm going to make my own formation up. It's going to have a if I can, it's going to have a Mark III buffet car in it. If I can, because I think it's something to do with the brakes. Might not work. Always run it at the end. Also to paint one up in Scott Roll if you leave it in the yard at pool as well. Oh, whoops. No. Hold on. I'll wait for that one. Actually, you'll probably be able to get away with doing a scenario. Unfortunately, not probably be able to do. I don't know. I have a few ideas for scenarios to come out, so I'm not going to say, just in case someone steals my ideas. I shall write them down. I have an ideas book. Do you think they forgot these little bits for the harvest when they pricked it? Miles. Next stop is Kirkham and Wesham. No, you're going to get up to just about 60 and then you're going to have to start to slow down. Talking about Wreckfest earlier, I'm really looking forward to seeing what the next Wreckfest is going to be, because Wreckfest 2 has been announced, so yeah, keep an eye on that. There's only one more game that I'm going to be buying this year, and that'll be the end of this month, and that'll be Call of Duty Black Ops 6, or whatever number Black Ops it is. Oh, excuse me. Boggy coming. Where the hell have we got to stop here? That'll do me. Oh, 1,728. So we press continue. Return to free roam. Load the passengers. Ouch. Which way are we going? Kirkham Tip Hedgeham. Ah, that's where we're going. Really? Best I change ends then, haven't I? should have a working timetable where it's telling me, or special working notice where it's telling me where I'm going, because I've got no clue. Oh, I haven't shut the bloody thing down, have I? You peen-arse. Yeah, I did just say peen-arse as well. Damn. Get out of my seat, thank you. I'm not supposed to be in it. Key in. Oops, the train simulator is now live. We're getting close to that. Oh crap. Right, we'll start that from the thingy. But no, actually, that's it. I'm just gonna call it that tonight. I'm really falling asleep. Yeah, guys, sorry. That is gonna be it. That is gonna be it. I will speak to you guys. I'm hoping there'll be a stream Monday. I'll have to double check with everything, what's going on and all that. So yeah. But cheers, guys. Really appreciate coming in and sticking with me. hopefully we'll do a BR Blue West Cornwall Local at some point. I was kind of hoping that we'd get some thingies coming in, but anyway, you know, it is what it is. Thank you all anyway, but yeah, I will speak to you guys later on. Take it easy and have a great rest of the weekend, and I'll speak to you later. See you later then. Cheers. Bye.